A very beautiful morning, my dear students. How are you all? In our last class of English, we have completed chapter reading and I have also given you some assignments to complete. And some of the students have completed it very nicely. I appreciate that. But I want that rest of the students should also complete it as per given instruction. If you have any doubt, you can ask me here. Now in today's class, we are going to complete some of the question answers from this lesson Rip Van Winkle, chapter 2. But you have to write them in your notebook in very beautiful cursive handwriting, very slowly. Keep this in your mind, okay? And you have to write as I have written. First of all, let's take a short look in the story. So, here's chapter 2 Rip Van Winkle. Rip Van Winkle was a lazy man. It's a story of a lazy man who slept for 21 years in a mountain somewhere. So, when he came back, everything was changed. His village, his family, his familiar persons, everyone were changed. So, story is all about that. Now, I think I have given you this MCQ, multiple choice questions, and this question to complete. I hope you all have completed it very well. Let's move to the answer of these questions, MCQs. So, what was the first question? Here, what is the first question? First question is Rip Van Winkle was very lazy, active, or clever. What was he? Yes, very good. You all are very smart. Rip Van Winkle was very lazy person. Okay, now move to the next one. Here is the next question. With whom did Rip Van Winkle go up the mountain? With whom did he go? Yes, with his dog, because he was his favorite companion, as we read earlier. Now, third, who was Kuna? A soldier, a schoolmaster, a doctor? Yes, he was a schoolmaster. Number fourth, for how many years did Rip Van Winkle sleep? 20 years, 30 years, 21 years. Very good. He slept for 21 years. Now, move to the question and answers. Here, read and answer. First question is whom did Rip Van Winkle meet on the mountains? Whom did Rip Van Winkle meet on the mountains? This is the question, and now we will move to the answer. Now, here is the answer. Rip Van Winkle met a funny looking man on the mountain. Again, I am repeating this answer. Rip Van Winkle met a funny looking man on the mountain. I hope you all have written. Now move to the next question. Here next question is what did the men do when Rip Van Winkle placed the barrel on the ground? What are the men doing when Rip Van Winkle placed the barrel on the ground? Can anybody tell? Yes, let me tell you the answer. Here's the answer. When Rip Van Winkle placed the barrel on the ground, the men pulled out their mugs, dipped them into the barrel, and drank something from it. You all have to write each and every word properly in your notebook. Understood? Do not write any wrong word in your notebook. If you have any doubt in any spelling, in my handwriting, if you have any doubt, you can ask me anytime. Okay? Again, I am repeating the answer. When Rip Van Winkle placed the barrel on the ground, the men pulled out their mugs, dipped them into the barrel, and drank something from it. Now move to the question number 3. Question number 3 is, what happened when he called out to his dog after waking up? What happened when he called out to his dog after waking up? Here's move to the answer. Yes, here's the answer. There was no response when he called out to his dog after waking up. You can see the answer from here. There was no response when he called out to his dog after waking up. This is the answer number 3. Now move to the question number 4. Now move to the question number 4. What had happened to Van Demmel? What happened to Van Demmel? Let me tell you the answer. Here is the answer. Number 4. Van Demmel had died 18 years ago. Van Demmel had died 18 years ago. Now move to the think and answer. Here, think and answer question number 1. Which incident in this story tells you that Rip Van Winkle was a kind man? Do you know? Again, I am repeating the question. Which incident in this story tells you that Rip Van Winkle was a kind man? Let me tell you the answer. Here is the answer. Being a lazy man, Rip Van Winkle agreed to help the man with the barrel. This shows that he was a kind man. Again, being a lazy man, Rip Van Winkle agreed to help the man with the barrel. This shows that he was a kind man. Very good. Now move to the question number 2. Here is a question number 2 of think and answer. Why did Rip Van Winkle feel that the village had changed? Do you know the answer? Okay, now let me tell you. He felt that because he was not able to recognize the village. He was not able to recognize the and he was not seeing any familiar face. This is the right answer of the question. He felt that because he was not able to recognize the village and he was not seeing any familiar face. This is the right answer of this question. Why did Rip Van Winkle feel that village had changed? So, now move to the next question number 3. Why was Rip Van Winkle overjoyed? Why was he overjoyed? Yes, let's see the answer. Rip Van Winkle was overjoyed because he found his daughter amongst all the strangers whom he could not recognize in the village. Question number 4. Do you think being lazy is good or bad? Why? Give reason. Now let me tell you the answer. Here is the answer. Being lazy is bad because we become dull and inactive. This affects our health and we are not able to finish our work on time. Let's move to the reference to context. Next exercise is reference to context. Read this sentence and answer the questions that follows. You have to read the sentence. Here's the sentence. He went up the mountains 21 years back. This is the sentence and we have to give the answer of these 4 questions related to this sentence. First question number A is, who said these words and to whom? Now move to the answer. Answer number A. Rip Van Winkle's daughter said these words to Rip Van Winkle. Now B, who is he? Who is he? Do you know? Yes, he was Rip Van Winkle. He refers to Rip Van Winkle. Question number C, why did he go up the mountains? Why did Rip Van Winkle go up the mountains? Because of his wife, no? Let's see the answer. Yes, Rip Van Winkle went up to the mountains because he was tired of his wife. Very good. Question number D, whom did he go with? Whom did he go with? He go with his favorite companion. Yes, I told you. He went with his favorite companion, his dog. Very good. Now move to the HOTS question you can see here. HOTS question, higher order thinking skills question. What is the question? Do you think Rip Van Winkle started working up hard after waking up from his long deep sleep? Give a reason to support your answer. Now move to the answer. Here is the answer. Yes, because he was curious to know the reason behind his long beard and other changes. I hope you know the answer. Now you have to complete all the question and answers. Read and answer, think and answer, reference to context and HOTS question in your notebook in very beautiful handwriting, in very clear handwriting. And don't forget to write in cursive. You have to write in beautiful cursive handwriting so that if anybody look into your copy, look into your notebook, they will appreciate you. They will say that what a beautiful handwriting you have. Now move to today's assignment. So here is today's assignment. First is learn all the spellings of the given words from the word meaning section, page number 19, and also pronounce them clearly. I hope that you have understood that what this assignment number 1 is saying. Let me tell you in detail. So let's open page number 19. So here is page number 19 as you can see, and in this page I am saying that you have to learn each and every spelling of these words, like, and you have to pronounce them very clearly. Act, what is the spelling of act? ACHED. What is the spelling of avoid? AVOID, because it can come in your dictation part. So you have to learn and pronounce them very clearly. This is your homework. This is your homework number 1. Now your second assignment is write down all the question and answers in your notebook in neat and clean handwriting. You have to write them in very beautiful neat and clean handwriting in your notebook. All the question answers which I have written, you have to write in a same way, same handwriting. Now question number 3 is complete exercise. Listen from page number 24. Let's move to the page number 24 first of all. Here is page number 24. You can see this page number 24, and this listen section you have to, in lessons section you have to take a look in page number 156. Read page number 106 chapter 2 and then do this exercise. You can do this exercise very easily after reading that part. Now move to the your next assignment. Here is your next assignment. Write 2 pages of your cursive handwriting book in very neat and clean handwriting. You have to write 2 pages of your cursive handwriting book in very neat and very clean handwriting with proper cursive strokes. So that's all for today. That's all for today's class. We will meet in our next class. Till then, complete your assignment very beautifully in proper time. Take care. Bye bye, students.